Hello guys, welcome back to another story from Sisi Nana Stories. Her name was Stephanie Chidera Obiago, and in the city of Onitsha, she was known as a proper Gen Z body wife. Not the quiet type though, not the patient type either, not the kind that woke up early to cook soup or ask her husband slept. She walked with her shoulders high, phone always in her hand, expensive acrylic nails always done, wig always laid in a sophisticated Instagram-worthy salon, and a confidence that made people turn their heads. So, in the city, confidence was everything. Respect was optional. Marriage to her was just a title. Her husband, Obinna Obiagu, used to look at her like a miracle. Back when they were first married, he would wait outside the salon just to walk her home. He loved how bold she was, how she spoke her mind, how she laughed loudly without shame. People warned him. They said Chidera was too sharp, too city-minded, too exposed, the type of woman you would refer to as Agabawani in Igbo culture. But Obinna waved them off. Love, he believed, could handle anything. That belief began to crack slowly, like a wall that looked fine on the outside, but was hollow within. Stephanie no longer cooked, not because she could not, but because she did not see the need. Food is overrated, she once said, while scrolling through her phone. If you are hungry, order anything. You should stay woke. Honey, be trendy, abeg. The internet is here to make life easy. Just go to any fancy restaurant's website, place your order, and wait for your order to be delivered right in front of your doorstep. Obinna would come back from work, tired, his shirt soaked with sweat, hoping to smell soup or even rice. Instead, he met silence, cold tiles, and the glow of a ring light from the bedroom. Intimacy disappeared next, not suddenly, but quietly. Weeks passed, then months. Whenever Obinna tried to reach her, she would sigh loudly, roll her eyes, or say she was tired, while desperately reaching for the ends of the bed. Tired from what? He did not know. She slept late and woke up late. He woke early and returned late. Somewhere between those hours, they stopped meeting. Respect also packed its bags and left. "You are too controlling," she snapped one evening when he asked where she was going, dressed in a short skirt and crop top. "Is it a crime to breathe again because I'm married?" "I didn't say that," Obinna replied calmly, though his chest burned. "I just want to understand. You village men always want to understand rubbish," she laughed, not even hiding the insults. That night, Obinna did not speak again. He lay awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering when love turned into endurance. Chidera, no, Stephanie Nwaneme, as she fondly wants to be addressed, had found a new family in the city. They called themselves the Free Queens Circle, an all-women group that met every Friday night. They talked about independence, freedom, and something they called modern feminism. According to them, marriage was a trap designed to cage women. Cooking was slavery. Submission was weakness. Listening to your husband was self-betrayal. Chidera soaked it all in like dry ground, drinking rain. "They want to clip your wings," one woman told her during a meeting. "Don't let any man turn you into this house girl." She nodded, clapped, and went home feeling all powerful. But power, when not guided, can be destructive. Obinna begged, not once, not twice, many times. "Chidera, let's talk," he said gently one night. "I miss you. I miss us." She laughed. "You miss control, that's all. You don't miss me." I miss peace, he replied quietly. She waved him off. If you are not happy, go and marry someone from the village that knows how to kneel down and please you. That sentence landed like a slap. Obinna stood there, silent, then walked away. Something in him broke that night, but he did not show it. Unknown to Chidera, Obinna had been speaking to his people, not to gossip, but because he was drowning. His elder sister Nkiru listened with tears in her eyes. His mother, Mami Funanya, shook her head slowly. His aunties exchanged looks that said more than words. This was not just marriage trouble. This was rebellion. In Igbo land, when a marriage bleeds too much, the UMUADA'S listen. The UMUADA'S were not just women. They were first daughters, custodians of tradition, mothers with fire in their eyes and wisdom in their bones. They did not rush matters. They observed, they prayed, they waited, and then they strike. And then they moved on. Chidera was unaware. She was still busy preparing for a city photo shoot, laughing loudly with her phone camera, captioning pictures with words like O'Shea, baddest, soft life only, and no stress allowed. She did not notice the silence growing in her home. She did not notice that Obinna no longer complained. He had entered the most dangerous stage of health, the quiet one. One evening, a message dropped on her phone. Pack your things, we are going to the village tomorrow. She laughed when she read it. Village care? What for? We need to see the UMUADA, Obinna replied. Her laughter faded instantly. Which UMUADA? The UMUADA you know, of course, he repeated. Her heart skipped. She had heard stories every Igbo woman had. The UMUADA did not shout unnecessarily. They did not fight. They corrected. And correction from them stayed with you forever. You didn't tell me you would involve outsiders, she snapped. They are not outsiders, so Obinna said. They are family. She wanted to refuse. She wanted to drag it. But something in his voice stopped her. It was firm, calm, final. That night, she lay awake. But unlike Obinna, her thoughts were not soft. They were sharp, defensive, angry. She rehearsed answers. She planned bold replies. She told herself she would not bow to outdated rules. She told herself, I would not be intimidated in my own marriage. She did not know that the village has its own rhythm, its own laws, its own way of humbling even the loudest city voice. Morning came. As the car moved farther from the city, Chidera's confidence began to wobble. The buildings disappeared. The roads narrowed. The air changed. Memories she buried resurfaced. Her mother teaching her how to cook. Elders greeting with respect. Women waking early to sweep compounds. She scoffed. I can never live like this again, she muttered. Obinna heard her, but said nothing. The village stood waiting, and so did the UMUADA. The car stopped at Umuokoye village, and the silence that followed felt heavier than the journey itself. Chidera stepped out first, adjusting her sunglasses, forcing confidence back onto her face. The village looked the same, yet not the same. The red earth seemed brighter, the air thicker, the stairs longer. Women paused mid-conversation to look at her. Children stopped playing. News traveled faster than cars in villages, and her arrival had already announced
Mother, I am so sad. My wife's negative character is too much for me to bear.
Respectfully. His voice was calm.
Mother, I am so sad. My wife's negative character is too much for me to bear.
Chidera noticed that calm.
Mother, I am so sad. My wife's negative character is too much for me to bear.
His quiet strength unsettled
Mother, I am so sad. My wife's negative character is too much for me to bear.
Where a wide space had been cleared under
Mother,
a large
I am so sad. My wife's negative character is too much for me to bear.
In a half circle. At the center
Mother,
lay
I am so sad. My wife's negative character is too much for me to bear.
Chidera's eyes darted around.
Mother, I am so sad. My wife's negative character is too much for me to bear.
Obinna replied without looking at her. The
Mother, I am
UMUADA'S
so sad.
don't
My
wait
wife's
for
negative
anyone.
character is too much
As
for
if
me to
someone
bear.
by his words, they arrived.
Mother, I am so
One
sad.
by one, they
My
walked
wife's
in.
negative character is too much
Elder
for me to
women
bear.
of different ages, dressed
Mother, I am
simply,
so sad.
rappers,
My wife's
stylishly,
negative character is too
heads
much for
held
me to
high.
bear.
These were not the women that needed
Mother, I
makeup
am
to
so
command
sad.
attention.
My
No.
wife's negative character
These
is
were
too
not
much
the
for me to bear.
generation of Instagram UMUADA'S.
Mother,
These
I
were
am
not
so
the ones with the
sad. My
slogan,
wife's negative
"UMUADA
character is
clock
too much for me to
it."
bear.
Their presence alone
Mother,
bent
I
the
am
air.
so sad.
At
My
the
wife's
front
negative
was
character is too much for me to bear.
The eldest UMUADA.
Mother,
Her
I am
back
so
slightly
sad.
bent
My
with
wife's
age,
negative
but
character is
her
too much
eyes
for me
sharp
to
and
bear.
clear. Beside her were Ifeoma,
Mother, I am so
Ezinne,
sad. My
Ngozi
wife's
and
negative
Uchechi,
character is too much for
women
me to
whose
bear.
names carried weight in the community.
Mother, I
Chidera
am so
swallowed.
sad. My wife's
The
negative
UMUADA
character
sat
is
down
too much
slowly.
for me to
No
bear.
one spoke at first. That silence was
Mother, I
deliberate.
am so sad.
It
My wife's
stretched.
negative character is
It
too much for me to
pressed.
bear.
It forced thoughts to surface.
Mother, I am so
Finally,
sad. My wife's
Oda
negative
Loka
character is
spoke.
too much for me to bear.
Chidera Okafo.
Mother, I am so sad.
Mama,
My
you
wife's
can address
negative
me
character
as
is too much for me to bear.
Stephanie. Chidera
Mother,
answered
I am
quickly,
so sad.
almost
My
too
wife's
quickly.
negative character is too much for me to
Remove your
bear.
glasses. Oda Loka said.
Mother, I am
Chidera
so sad.
hesitated.
My wife's
Then she
negative
removed
character
them.
is too much for
We
me
did
to
not
bear.
call you here because we hate you. Oda
Mother,
Loka
I am
continued.
so sad.
We
My
called
wife's
you because
negative
your
character is
marriage
too
is
much for me
crying.
to bear.
Chidera laughed dryly. With all due respect, Mama, marriages cry all over the time. It doesn't mean the woman is at fault. A murmur went through the women. Obinna shifted uncomfortably. Oda Loka raised the hand. Silence returned immediately. You will speak, she said calmly, but only when you are asked to. They turned to Obinna. My son, Ifeoma said gently, tell us your story. Obinna cleared his throat. His voice did not shake. He spoke slowly, choosing words carefully. He talked about loneliness in his own house, about hunger that was not just for food, about respect that disappeared, about nights spent talking to walls. He did not insult Chidera. He did not exaggerate. He spoke with pain that had matured into truth. Chidera rolled her eyes at first. Then she stopped. Something about his tone felt different. This was not the man who begged. This was a man who had accepted loss. When he finished, the UMUADA nodded quietly. Then they turned to Chidera. You have heard him, Ezinne said. Now speak. Chidera inhaled deeply. I didn't know marriage meant slavery, she said. I didn't know being educated and modern was a crime. I didn't know cooking determined love. Ngozi leaned forward. Did we say slavery? No, but. Did we say education is evil? No, but. Did we say woman must suffer? Chidera fell silent. Uchechi spoke next. You confuse freedom with neglect, Chidera scoffed. That's your opinion. Oda Loka's walking stick tapped the ground once. Not hard, just once. The sound echoed louder than a shout. Listen, my child, she said. We are not here to fight modern life. We are here to protect marriage. Chidera folded her arms. Marriage should protect women too. And it does, Ifeoma replied softly. But protection does not grow where pride lives. The UMUADA asked questions. Simple questions. Who cooks in the house? Who initiates peace? Who listens? Who sacrifices? With every answer, Chidera felt cornered. Not because she was wrong in everything, but because she realized she had stopped trying completely. Then came the thunder. We have received reports, Oda Loka said, that your husband's people are already preparing another wife. Chidera's breath caught. What? Obinna's head dropped. The bride price discussions have started, Ngozi added. A quiet girl from Nnewi, respectful, obedient, and willing to give marriage a try. Chidera laughed loudly, though her eyes betrayed fear. This is manipulation. No, Ezinne said. This is consequence. Chidera stood up. You cannot force me. Oda Loka stood too, slowly, carefully. We are not forcing you, she said. We are guiding you. The UMUADA rose together. You will stay in this village, Oda Loka declared, until we finish with you. Chidera froze. No phone, Ifeoma added. No outings. No club meetings. This is abuse of the highest order, Chidera shouted. This is abuse, and I will not take this. This is correction, Uchechi replied calmly. That night, Chidera cried for the first time in months. No dramatic tears, quiet ones, the types that come when pride is tired. She lay on a raffia bed, staring at the ceiling, listening to crickets. Her phone was gone. Her wigs were packed away. Her voice felt small. From whispers, it had become thunder, and the storm had only just begun. Morning came gently, but it did not soften Chidera's heart. The rooster crowed as if mocking her sleepless night. Her back ached from the hard raffia bed, and for the first time in a long while, there was no phone beside her, no buzzing notifications, no soft glow to distract her thoughts. Just quiet, thick, honest quiet. She stepped out into the compound and found the UMUADA already awake. They sat on low stools, peeling vegetables, talking softly among themselves. Nobody greeted her, not out of cruelty, but intention. In that silence, Chidera felt invincible and exposed at the same time. "You are awake," Ifeoma finally said, not looking up. "Good. Go and sweep the compound." Chidera blinked. "Excuse me?" "You heard her," Ngozi added calmly. "The broom is over there." Chidera laughed sharply. "I didn't come here to become a house help." Oda Loka lifted her eyes slowly. "Then you should not have abandoned your house." The words landed heavy. Chidera picked the broom angrily and swept in rough strokes. Dust rose. Sweat formed quickly on her forehead. Her hands were not used to this. Blisters began to burn, but no one cared. That was part of the lesson. Life did not pause for discomfort. After sweeping, she was told to fetch water from the stream. The path to the stream was long. The bucket was heavy. With each step, her anger reduced, replaced by confusion and frustration. Why did this feel different from punishment? Why did it feel like she was being returned to something she had lost? Later, they sat her down. "You will listen," Oda Loka said. "You will not interrupt any word I say." They spoke of marriage, not as a cage, but as a responsibility shared. They spoke of how love grows cold when pride becomes loud. They spoke of city life and village life, not as enemies, but as two hands that could work together if guided. "You left your husband alone," Ezine said gently. "Not physically, emotionally." Chidera wanted to argue, but the words stuck in her throat. Obinna was called in later. He stood at a distance, not close, not far. "Do you still want this marriage?" Oda Loka asked him. He paused. "I want peace," he replied. Chidera's heart tightened. That night she overheard women talking, not about her, about another woman being prepared, measurements being taken, gifts being discussed. For the first time, fear replaced pride. Days passed, then weeks. Chidera woke early, swept, cooked, learned again. Her body adjusted, her mind slowed. She began to notice things she once ignored.
I have felt the deep
How
loneliness and the weight of being neglected.
How elders appreciated greetings.
I have felt the deep
silence
loneliness and the weight of being neglected.
She broke down while washing plates.
I have felt the deep loneliness and the weight of being neglected.
I thought I was protecting myself. Ifeoma placed a hand on her back. Protection without love becomes isolation. That night, Chidera prayed.
I have felt the deep loneliness and the weight of being neglected.
Something in her shifted, but change alone was not enough.
I have felt the deep loneliness and the weight of being neglected.
Time was running out. The day the
UMUADA'S
decided to test Chidera's heart came quietly, without drums or warnings. The sun rose the way it always did, spreading light across Umuokoye village. But something in the air felt heavier.
I have felt the deep loneliness and the weight of being neglected.
As she knelt to light the firewood for breakfast, her hands moved with one serious concern, not because she feared punishment, but because she had begun to understand effort. Oda Loka watched her from a distance. Today, Oda Loka said, her voice calm, "We will see if change is only on the skin or inside the bones." They gathered under the Odala tree. This time, villagers were present. Women, men, even children stood at a distance. Discipline in Igbo land was not hidden. It was communal, so lessons would last longer than scars. Chidera's chest tightened. You will speak, Odaloka said. Tell them who you will. Chidera's mouth went dry. She looked around and saw faces she recognized. People who had known her as a child. People who attended her wedding. People who she had ignored when she arrived to the village years ago. She swallowed. I was proud, she said quietly. Louder, Ngozi instructed. I was proud, Chidera repeated. I thought marriage reduced me. I thought love meant freedom without duty. Murmurs spread. And what did that pride cost you? Ifeoma asked. She hesitated. Then she said, that pride cost me my home. Obinna stood nearby listening. His face was unreadable. Your mother were not gone. You will apologize, Uchechi said. Not with words alone. They sent her to Obinna's mother, Mama Ifunanya. Chidera knelt before the elderly woman, her mother-in-law. Her knees touched the red earth. Her voice shook. Mama, I disrespected your son. I disrespected you. Please forgive me. Mama Ifunanya looked at her for a long time before speaking. Forgiveness is easy, she said softly. Trust is not. Those words hurt more than shouting would have. Then came the hardest blow. Odaloka raised her walking stick slightly. The other woman has been fully prepared, she announced.
Marriage is a sacred responsibility.
The marriage rites will proceed. Chidera's word tilted.
Marriage is a sacred responsibility.
Is this true? Obinna nodded slowly. Yes.
Marriage is a sacred responsibility.
That night, Chidera did not sleep. She cried until tears
Marriage is a sacred responsibility.
She remembered the city lights, the laughter, the careless pride. It all felt
Marriage
empty
is a
now.
sacred responsibility.
Morning came with an answer inside her. She requested to speak. I want to fight
Marriage
for
is
my
a sacred
marriage,
responsibility.
said, standing before the UMUADA, not with noise.
Marriage
with
is a sacred
Odaloka
responsibility.
studied her. Then you will face the final discipline. They sent Obinna
Marriage
away
is a
for weeks.
sacred responsibility.
No communication, no messages, no visits. Chidera
Marriage
was left
is a
alone with
sacred
herself.
responsibility.
She worked, served, learned.
I stand before you today to confess my pride and the neglect it has caused our community.
Humility. She was mocked. Sometimes
I stand
by
before you
younger
today
women.
to confess
She
my pride and the
accepted
neglect it has caused our
Growth was not
community.
pretty. Months passed.
I stand before
One
you today
evening,
to confess my
Obinna
pride and the
returned.
neglect it has caused our
Chidera did not
community.
rush him. She knelt and greeted him
I
properly.
stand before you
I
today
am
to
still
confess
learning,
my
she
pride
said
and the
softly.
neglect it has
But
caused
I
our
am
community.
ready. Obinna looked at her for a long time. Then
I
he
stand
nodded.
before you today
The
to
UMUADA
confess
gathered
my
one
pride and the
last
neglect
time.
it has caused our
This
community.
marriage will continue, Odaloka said. But remember,
I stand before you
love
today to
survives
confess my pride and the
only
neglect
when
it has caused our
humility
community.
wins. Chidera bowed her head.
I
She
stand
had
before
lost
you
her
today
wits,
to confess my
but
pride
she
and the
had
neglect
found
it has
her
caused our
wits.
community.
The return of Obinna did not bring instant joy.
Mama
It brought
Ifunanya,
awareness.
I come to
Chidera
you with
felt
a
it the
peace
moment
and
she
with
saw him again.
understanding.
Standing at the edge of the compound with his
Mama
small travel
Ifunanya,
bag,
I come to
shoulders
you with a
broader,
peace and
eyes
with
quieter.
understanding.
This was not the man she married with laughter
Mama
and excitement.
Ifunanya, I
This was
come
a
to
man
you
who
with a
has
peace and
stared
with
at loss and
understanding.
survived it. She did not rush towards
Mama
him.
Ifunanya,
She
I
remembered
come
the
to you with a
UMUADA'S
peace
final
and
warning.
with understanding.
Do not perform change. Leave it.
Mama
So she
Ifunanya,
waited.
I come
That
to you with
evening,
a
she
peace
prepared
and
food
with
without being
understanding.
asked. Not elaborate, just simple,
Mama
warm,
Ifunanya,
honest food.
I come to you with a
Ofe onugbo
peace and
cooked
with
slowly
understanding.
patience. She served it quietly.
Mama
and knelt down
Ifunanya,
to greet
I
him.
come to you with a peace
Welcome,
and
my
with
husband,
understanding.
she said. Obinna nodded. Thank you.
Mama
They ate in
Ifunanya,
silence,
I come to
not
you
the
with a
awkward
peace
kind,
and with
the thoughtful
understanding.
kind of silence. The kind where both people
Mama
are listening to their
Ifunanya,
hearts.
I come to you
Later
with a
that night,
peace and
Obinna
with
spoke.
understanding.
I will be honest with you. She nodded.
Mama
Please go on.
Ifunanya,
I
I
almost
come
let
to you
you
with
go,
a
he
peace
said.
and with
Not because I
understanding.
hated you, because I was tired.
Mama
Chidera
Ifunanya,
closed her
I come
eyes.
to you with a
She
peace and with
deserved that
understanding.
truth. I don't want to go back to
Mama
how we were, he
Ifunanya,
continued.
I come to
And
you
I
with a
don't want
peace
a
and
wife
with
that is afraid.
understanding.
I want a partner who chooses this marriage.
Mama
every day.
Ifunanya,
She
I
looked
come
at
to
him
you with
then,
a peace and
really
with
looked.
understanding.
I don't want to be who I was.
Mama
she said softly.
Ifunanya, I come to you with a
confused
peace and
noise
with
for strength.
understanding.
I confused freedom for love.
Mama Ifunanya,
There
I
was
come
tears,
to you with a
but no
peace
drama.
and with
Just
understanding.
honesty. The UMUADA watched
Mama
from a
Ifunanya,
distance.
I come
They
to
did
you
not
with a peace
interfere.
and with
Their work was
understanding.
almost done. Days passed, then
Mama
weeks.
Ifunanya,
Obinna did
I
not
come
cancel
to
the
you
other
with a
marriage
peace and
immediately.
with understanding.
That was part of the discipline. Trust,
Mama
as Mama
Ifunanya,
Ifunanya said,
I come
was
to
not
you
cheap.
with a pleas and for
Chidera stayed
understanding.
consistent. She woke early, not because
Mama
she was told, but
Ifunanya,
because she wanted
I come to you with a
She
pleas and for
cooked,
understanding.
yes, but she also spoke.
Mama
She shared
Ifunanya,
her
I am
thoughts
truly
calmly.
sorry for my
She listened.
actions. Please
When
forgive me.
misunderstandings came, she did not shout.
Mama
She asked
Ifunanya,
questions.
I am truly
She
sorry for my
learned to
actions.
pause.
Please forgive
One
me.
evening, Obina asked, "Do you miss the
Mama
city?"
Ifunanya,
She
I am
smiled
truly
faintly.
sorry for my
"I miss who I
actions.
thought
Please
I
forgive
was,
me.
but I like who I am becoming."
Mama
That
Ifunanya,
was
I
when
am
something
truly sorry
shifted
for my
fully.
actions.
The other
Please
marriage
forgive
was
me.
quietly cancelled. No announcement, no
Mama
celebration,
Ifunanya,
just
I am
closure.
truly sorry for
The
my
UMUADA'S
actions.
gathered one
Please
final
forgive
time.
me.
Marriage is not about who wins,
Mama
Daloka
Ifunanya,
said.
I am truly
It's about
sorry for my
who learns.
actions. Please
They
forgive me.
released Chidera. Months later,
Mama
the couple
Ifunanya,
returned
I
to
am
the city,
truly sorry for
but
my
they
actions.
returned
Please forgive
differently.
me.
Chidera still dressed well.
Mama
Still spoke
Ifunanya, I
boldly,
am
but
truly
now,
sorry for my
her
actions.
boldness had
Please
kindness.
forgive me.
Her freedom had boundaries.
Mama
Her
Ifunanya,
feminism
I am
had
truly
wisdom.
sorry for my
People
actions.
noticed.
Please forgive
Some
me.
mocked, some admired, some
Mama
asked
Ifunanya,
questions.
I am
She
truly
answered
sorry for my
honestly,
actions.
"I almost
Please
lost
forgive
my
me.
home because I refused to learn." Obina
Mama
smiled more
Ifunanya,
now.
I am truly
Laughed
sorry for
more.
my
Ate
actions.
warm
Please
meals,
forgive me.
felt respected. Their love did not
Mama
become
Ifunanya,
perfect.
I am truly
Passionate
sorry for my
intimacy
actions.
without
Please
conditions
forgive me.
returned, but it became real.
Mama
And that was
Ifunanya, I am
enough.
truly sorry for my actions.
This
Please
story
forgive me.
reminds us that love is not proven
Mama
by
Ifunanya,
loud
I am
words
truly
or
sorry for my
online
actions.
confidence,
Please
but
forgive
by
me.
daily choices, humility and effort.
Mama Ifunanya, I
Growth
am truly
sometimes
sorry
comes
for
through
my actions.
discomfort,
Please
correction,
forgive
and
me.
patience. It's okay to learn,
Mama Ifunanya,
unlearn,
I
and
am
start
truly
again.
sorry for my actions.
Marriage, like
Please
life,
forgive me.
requires listening,
Mama
sacrifice, and
Ifunanya, I am
empathy
truly
from both
sorry
sides.
for my actions.
No
Please
one is
forgive
born
me.
knowing how to love well. It is
Mama
practice.
Ifunanya, I am
If you
truly
have
sorry for
stumbled
my
before,
actions.
you have
Please
got
forgive
this.
me.
Change is possible when pride
Mama
rests
Ifunanya, I
and
am
the heart
truly
open.
sorry for my actions.
My
Please
lovely
forgive
people,
me.
with this story, I hope we have learned a powerful life lesson. Always remember, life na jeje. I am your lovely Sissy Nana. Like,